Hello, hello, it's me. Ow. It doesn't. Okay. That aside, because I was doing some idle drawing while I was offline, because, you know, that's a thing I can do without internet. You ever want to have something to do without your internet? Just pick up a pen, draw a circle. Draw a circle above that circle. And draw a circle above that circle. A little smaller. Then draw a hat on that top circle. Then draw a cigar in the middle of that. 2 black dots above the cigar. Draw a little line around the cigar. Or, you know, from the middle of, you know, draw a mouth. You know what it is. Give him 2 little stick arms on the middle circle. Put a gun in one of those circles, one of those arms that you just drew on the middle circle. Congratulations, you've made Frosty the Mafia Man. That's what you can do when your internet's out. But, to any VOD watchers, because I'm not gonna, well, I might, I don't know, who cares. But to any VOD watchers over at youtube.com/, you probably noticed it's split up because the internet went out again. Hooray. This stream also started late because the internet went out. I also am recording everything that we're doing. However, the first one will probably not have microphone audio, so I could put them together and then just upload that to YouTube as a thing, and then there you go. But this one should have microphone audio, so you got that going. If you skipped all that, the only thing we did was unlock the final thing, got a heart piece, and we got the key to go to the store. Now, if the internet goes out again, I will probably just say, we're done. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on how long it goes out, I guess. But I'm back. I'm here. I don't remember what we were doing or what I was talking about before. I think it was the overlay, but I've forgotten which part I left off on because I didn't notice the internet went out. So, if you want to hear the rest of that discussion, you'll have to remind me or let me know where we stopped at, because I don't know. I was just yapping away, and then all of a sudden I look to my left and it says, disconnected, reconnecting in 20 seconds. My response is, oh, okay. Go up, up, up. We've fallen down a bunch of things, and now we find the divine entity. Child of the crystal, grown and thrived you have. More of my powers I grant you. May it not become your burden. This does feel a little inspired by Hollow Knight. It's like with this giant creature, what does it do? When at full health, unleashes a mighty strength of the primordial scarab. Huh. Well, thank you, scarab. Appreciate you. Thanks for saving our world or whatever. Goodbye. It is scarab, it's just a giant circle. Scarabs just circles? Never really met a scarab, so I guess. Oh. Well, that's pretty nice. All of my bullets just come together in a giant orb. Pretty nice, pretty useful. Yeah. Okay, so our main quest is, of course, the same as it's always been. Collect the stuff. Now, the problem with collecting this stuff is I don't know where the stuff is. Yes. It must be that middle one. The middle one. No, that was just a heart piece. So there's a pathway I haven't gone. Taste the power of the scarab, you knaves! Okay, I'm leveling up. What can 4 get me? I can max bullet speed or one of these. I do have the power of scarabs. They could probably break something, but I don't think so. Do not think so. Yeah, I guess realistically what I could have done is just kept going, but then that would have been bad for the stream. But I could at least keep recording. Oh no, I'm no longer full health and now my bullets are just normal again. Just normal level 5 waves. I'm keeping an eye on stream, so I'm like... Falling into the abyss did not help. Keeping an eye on the stream, so I'm still getting shot. It's not fun. I've already been here. Yeah, this went out to the heart piece. There's something in here. Oh. Just realized my drawing pad was still on. I was like, what is that light in the corner of my eye? Of course, it's the screen. I am Liveth. Hello, Reslain. Are you Aliveth? Or have you been slain once more? Sorry, I'm not good at Shakespeare talk. Doth thou humble me with thy magnificent presence? Insert flashy word, flashy word, flashy word. Button. We press that button. There's something in this place. A hole. A breakable wall. A small little spot where I can achieve greatness. But I hate it. The dripping, the constant dripping. It's a reminder that as much as everyone loved the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, no one would want to live with them. Because they lived in a sewer. That up there, how do I get up there? If only I had a map. Well, as long as the degree at which you're alive is above freezing level, I think you'll be okay. Aha. Okay, now we're down here. There's the crystal. Well, yeah, I'm sure they cleaned it, but you probably still heard, like, dripping in the distance. You know? The rest of the sewer was probably still just a sewer. We've been here, so it's not up here. True, I always forget about soundproofing. Behind the waterfall? No. A lot of slime. Did they ever fight slime? To be honest, I'm only vaguely familiar with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, as far as villains go, I only know Uncle Shredder. The name sounds familiar, but a picture doesn't pop in my head. So... Krang. Brain and a gut guy. Nope. This does not look familiar, but I know the name. Ah, where is this stinking treasure? Must be outside somewhere. Bebop and Rocksteady. I recognize Pigman. A little bit. Rocksteady. Rhino guy looks... He looks like a rhino. Looks a little more familiar. Dang it. I feel like you might have been like in a meme or something I saw. Looks like that's over there. Axer Stockman? Good name. Nope. The Fly Guy? Nope, never seen him before. As I said, not really familiar with any of them except Uncle Shredder. That just wasn't a TV station I watched, I guess. Go over here and get all these crystals. Yeah, I could tell from the pictures. It's like, oh, he was a guy, but then he became a fly guy. Is it a mouse or... I don't like these guys. Also, if you're curious what you missed gameplay-wise, it was just I got the key, and we unlocked the final dungeon. It's up there. But otherwise, nothing has really happened. I thought we'd fight a thing, but we didn't. Is this part of the final dungeon? Or is this some other thing? I don't really want to go to the final dungeon yet. Wait, no, this is some other thing. This is where we fought the... evil spirit. And it's like over there. But I can't get over there. Like, unless there's some hidden pathway somewhere. But there's just a thing over there, it looks like. Yeah, well. But stream-wise, I made a new overlay, or rather, refurbished the old one. Got rid of our Grim Blob, it's now just a skull in the corner with the death counter over it. Which I don't think has been updating this entire time. No, it has. I probably just pressed minus. Or maybe it was at 80, I don't know. No, it couldn't have been. Or maybe we just haven't died. Have we died? I feel like I died once, maybe twice. If I didn't, oh well. I die so much, they just kind of blend together, I'm sorry. But yeah, we have little joints everywhere. I'm scared to talk about it, because last time I started to talk about it, the internet went out. Maybe it's the internet provider saying, like, ugh, shut up. We don't want to hear about your stupid new thing. Doesn't even look any different. Just the same stuff. Got the thing. I don't know what that is. Looks like a big explosion. Alright, all of them are dead. It's a bigger guy. What the? Triangles out of nowhere! They held right and just kept flying at me. Stop it. I don't know how to deal with them. They're flying so far away. Ow. Aha! He got stuck! As long as I don't move away from here. Yeah, I'll just kill him. Thank you, family. Alright, we could go buy our progression seeker. If we wanted to. Purple. Saying Baxter also reminds me there's a thing in Deadlock about a society named Baxter. One of the characters named Shiv just says that constantly. It's like the Baxter Society has your number when he kills someone. Like, okay. Did I know who that is? Much like Dota, the game has so much lore in it that I just don't pay attention to. But he seems to be some sort of assassin for them, so yeah, that's cool. I don't know. An evil spirit. But I can see your every move as if you were slow as a slug. Now, oh no, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me, and then I'm gonna be out of power, then I'm gonna be very sad. I want to be good at that game, but it is a shooty game, a third-person shooty game, and something just isn't clicking for me. Darn it. But it's got so much movement tech in that game that it's just not... Oh, he died. It's just not easy. Unless you're good at aiming, and for some reason I'm bad at aiming. Anyways, this guy died. What a chump. I didn't even have to summon my other spirit. There we go. Take that. You'll just experience to me in the end. You got the corruption crystal. Stick it close to your heart. It won't give you ship cancer. It's definitely not just a purple version of kryptonite, which probably exists. I'm sure there's a whole list of kryptonite colors. Okay, gonna go in here. There's probably a shop. Oh no! It's just a rock. You got the final map! My god! The world is enormous! Just kidding, this is only one part of the map. Got a whole other world out there if you really wanted to see it. Alright, my plan was to teleport. Problem with teleporting is guys shooting. On the other hand, I could just let them kill me. There's no downside, except death. Let's go home. But you know, for a person with a death counter on every game, I don't really avoid death that much, do I? I mean, I try my best not to die. It's just usually not good enough. There we go. There's every single cave in the world. At least the ones that this guy could see. Let's grab this. Overall completion and adds pointers towards progression. Ta-da! Hey! Hey! Look! There's things here! Hey! 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 There are items in this place. You should go do something without that. Hey, what's in this one? I've already been in here. I killed that tree. See, the problem with this, I don't have a map in here. So it's gonna be wandering around for eons. Die. No, don't touch me. Yeah, I try my best not to get shot, but when a gun's right up against your head. Purple kryptonite appear before green kryptonite? Really? I thought green was just like the original, and then they just stuck with it. I guess purple has more of that dark and sinister aura to it, which, you know, just color-wise, which is what they were going for. It's like, oh no, it's, or I guess maybe darkness, because you know he gets his power from the sun. Ow! But like that purple beam immediately killed me. Boy, that sure is evil. Guess I'll put that there, but I don't really need that there. They never reuse purple, huh? Interesting, I guess. There wasn't anything over here. Thank you, family. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Now, what would purple kryptonite do? I don't really know what the rest of them do. Just the weak one, and... ah. I don't really know what the others do either, so... ah. Kryptonite spectrum. Affects Superman's perception of linear time. Such that events seem to be occurring out of order for him. Huh? That sounds... like a drug. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. They mostly just focus on the green one because it makes him the weakest, but... there's a whole spectrum. Green, red, gold, orange, blue, white? Yellow, silver, jewel... it's a rare gem. It's a rare gem, they say. Not just anyone can get their hands on it. But, you know, when a whole planet explodes right next to your head or whatever... ta-da! That's where we got the power protection. And then we're just out. Why is it saying there's a thing here? It's not. Wait, no it is. There is a thing in that place. But where? I have no idea. Yeah, and then of course Lex eventually just makes some, because he can do that. And again, he probably knows more about it than Superman does. Okay, this is obviously whatever the heck this thing is. I don't know how to deal with this, so... That goes to this one. Okay. I hate this. You know, this one is the spirit one. I need to find the last spirit race in order to actually deal with that one. And it could be anywhere. I need to be in? No, I did all this. I was just surprised I could jump to this. And now I can't jump back. Because of course I can't. I can't jump on water. No one's ever heard of a surfer jumping. Ow. How would it have the same effect on humans? Doesn't make any sense. Humans don't have any, like... I guess we have energy in the sense that we get tired and such, but... we aren't being powered by anything except our own body. Also, how Fool's kryptonite works, of course! I mean, does the slow one still work on... Superman? Or Fool, I guess? No, of course not. Proof that he's not human. He's a lizard man in disguise. There's no proof that Superman didn't start as a lizard man. You know, the Kryptonians could all be lizardmen. And then when the planet blew up and he flew over here, the atmosphere turned him into a human. Just ignore all of those times where he has videos of his parents. And they were obviously humanoid. Did I just go in a circle? I cannot tell. Also harms and poisons. I guess that makes sense too. He does always seem like he's in pain when he's using it. Or getting hit by it. Doesn't use it himself. Well, I'm sure there was some stupid story plot where it's like, no, I have to weaken myself, otherwise it'll get too strong. I don't know where to go. I think we're at the point of the game where I have to push up against every single wall, but this game's been pretty nice about it. There's usually like a little chip off the wall, and I'm like, oh, I can go in there. I haven't seen any. But there's something in here. Somewhere. Alright, we're gonna go Yeah, there's the energy thing. Always through trees with these games. Like seeing this little... Aha! Find the secret path in the secret path! Achievement unlocked. And we got the energy field. Oh! It was a scarab! Wait, if it's a scarab that could be hiding in those, then I just need to blow everything up! Of course! Also, give you some scarabs. Okay. You know, this guy's giving me all these upgrades, but for a price. Like, you know that the world is ending, right? And I'm like your one hope? Yeah, but once you save the world, like, I'll be out of business. Gotta get what I can get while it's good. There's that thing, whatever that thing is. Looks like I need to fall into it, though. Whoop, okay. Have I been... I'm going to assume yes, but... It's nice to see we're leveling up so much. There's a button. This place. Oh. Glad to see they're not running out of ideas for Superman. Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize for my outburst. Okay, well. There's a hole here? There's a hole here. Ta-da! I don't know what that is. Your bullets have a small chance to stun most enemies. That is probably useless for us now. That's something we should have got like near the beginning of the game. There's probably a stinking bug in here. And so everything must die. No stone unturned, no pot unbroken, no cheese ungrated. You must find that bug. At least I assume it's a bug, it could be anything. There could be a heart piece down here, who knows? And now I'm down here. So that was not the correct way to go. There could not be any beans. We've already found all of the beans. The game is already for all of the beans. Because if we fail, the world is dead. Oh, it's you. How did I miss you? Alright, final spirit race. Go. Oh boy, you added guns. You added guns to the race. You're only supposed to shoot the guns at the beginning of the race to signify that it's starting. Okay, everything's fine. And I have the distinct feeling that spirits are immune to guns. Ow. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm fine with beans. We did it! We won the race with all the spirits. Against all the spirits. I'm not super fond of chili, though, or at least the chili I've had. Because it's usually very soupy. No, I don't think it's missing it, because I didn't mess with that. I think when I reloaded, when the internet came back, that didn't reload. You're right, I didn't notice. Where is chat? Chat box. I just have to refresh it. Well, I thought I just had to refresh it. Well, chat might be invisible. Regardless of the new overlay, that you should still be visible, I think. Yes, I have removed Scythe Blob. Scythe Blob is gone. Instead, we just have a skull. With the death counter beside it. So I guess I could move the numbers itself over here. But Scythe Blob is intentionally gone. And the donator thing also died. Scythe Blob isn't dead. I mean, they are death, but they're not dead. I'm sorry. I felt like they were taking up too much space. I mean, I could put them back, just smaller. But I was only using that coin. Oh, look! Yeah, your cries made chat come back. Good job. Where is stupid donating thing? I mean, donations are very wonderful and I appreciate it, but the donation ticker thing is very silly. Okay, well, I mean, don't grieve too much. Scythe Blob is living their best life. I mean, look. Their skull face is in the corner. They redrew it, added the circle from their moon scythe behind the skull, and everything's fine. I forgot the bone hair clip thing, but then I realized that it was mostly for the hood, and the skull isn't wearing the hood anymore, so it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, since I was only using the corner over there for the death stuff, I decided to just make that entire corner its own box and move the donation thing up to its own box. Now, everything is nice and fancy. It's all put together. Get out of here, you stinking bug! I knew it. Took him out of his coconut house. Got him. But do you think the numbers are better on the left, the right, or on top of the skull? I can go either or. I mostly put them in the middle because the 8 and the 0 lined up pretty well with its eyes. I also put little sparkles in the corner, but you can't see those. I realize that now. I used a little star pin and just made tiny little transparent stars on the box itself, but there's no way to see that. You get over here. Got it. I think most of the things I'm missing that I can't find are just these stupid gold bugs. Although we're definitely missing heart pieces still. I think. I think I remember what I was talking about before the internet went out. It was just how I made a line, and then just moved that line to where I needed it. And moved them like 8 pixels away from each other to make the actual boxes, or make the lines themselves that you're... Yeah, I'm not good at explaining things. The blue lines are basically made up of 2 black lines that I made purposely 8 pixels away from each other. And then I just kept doing that for every area I needed them in. Just overlaying the old boxes with the new ones. So I made sure everything was more or less in the right spot. I think it got a little smaller. But only in one direction. It got a little bigger on the bottom, because all of the things needed to be stretched out. Like, you know, my error box was too short in every single scene I have. So I had to go in and do something about that for every single scene. Was a pain. But that's the price you must pay for fashion. Vanity? I don't know. We got a thing. Wish they told me what it did. The 8 spirits granted you the ability to dash through bullets. Finally! That... man. I wanted that ability, like, minute 1 in. But it's just a superpower I get? Okay. Cool. I mean, at least I get it. You know, I get it. It's a strong ability. What mildly annoys me about it, though? I still can't do it on water. If the final boss is on water, I can't use that ability. Okay. Also, I slightly lied about removing Scythe Blob. Scythe Blob is still here. They're just, if I can find them. I have too many things. Maybe I should start putting things in a box. I could put things in folders, but that doesn't really help. There it is. Scythe Blob is right there. Just... ta-da! You can see how out of place they were. Squished all the way in the corner here. So, it just didn't feel right to leave them cut off like that. Whoop. So, I just got rid of them. Keeps it nice and clean for every scene. Alright, our objective here is to blow up everything we see. Everything must die. Every pot, every pan, every flower, every bush. There's definitely a bug in here somewhere. That makes a jingle every time I dodge. Feels weird. Wait. Don't touch me. Okay, this would have been a mean room to put the bug in, but... Nothing in here. I'm not crazy. It's definitely pointing at this area. And yet, there's nothing here. Not a single thing is here. Also, since the ability to go through bullets wasn't just with me from the beginning, I have no muscle memory for it. Nothing. Not a single thing here. Am I dumb? These are weaponized bushes, they can't be the thing. This is where we got the protection ability. And that's it. There's nothing in here. Maybe I unlock some thing and I have to go talk to all the statues later? You got me. Hello, we're back to the town. I'm gonna talk to this guy. We have our last tablet. We can engrave the legend upon the stone. Now we can read the full story. The blue crystal was shattered, and in the gaping void of the Chosen's heart, a terrible power was created. Banished from the crystal world, animated by resentment, the Unchosen hid in the abyss and cherished the fruit of usurpation. It looks like that was just for an achievement, not... Okay. Thought maybe it was hiding around it, but nope. Nothing there either. Thank you, family. You're very cool. As long as you stop telling me to stay in school. I went the wrong way. Don't like it when it gets all quiet. I don't really mean just you guys, but when the music dies down and everything just goes silent, it's like, what do I do? Am I doing something wrong? Am I going the wrong way? Are we dead? Whee! What if we're dead? Okay. There's something here. Somewhere. And if it's something... then it's probably a bug. Right? I could see one rock hiding a bug in here somewhere. But you'd think it'd be obvious. No, I can't shoot that one anymore. That's not fair. That better not be the one with the bug in it. Nah. Just in case. Just floated off across the screen. What was I supposed to do? I guess that's a bug I can report. Ow. It doesn't really do anything, but hey, it's there. It was upsetting. Nothing. What am I missing? Ugh. I don't want to look stuff up. I didn't look stuff up for La Mulana. Why would I look stuff up for this game? No offense to this game. There must be some other cave that goes exactly there, and I just have to figure out which one it is. But I don't wanna. At least the right side of the map is done. Alternatively, I could just beat the game. But we've only been alive for an hour now. Roughly. I don't know how long the first stream was. The sewer. I don't want to be in the sewer. The sewer's gross. There's something in here. Wait. Heard it. Oh my god, there's a room full of pot. And there's a bug. I knew there was some deep, dark secret in these sewers. Okay, well, good news. We found all the golden scarabs. Bad news. We found all the golden scarabs. That means any remaining secrets are not bugs. Ow. Okay, well... There's still something in there? How is there still something in there? How could there possibly still be a thing in here somewhere? If I can't reach it from one side, it shouldn't be part of the thing. Heal your eyes. Unsaturate them. We killed the rooms of all the pots. Ow. I knew those turtles were up to no good. Holding my eyes open. Clockwork Orange style. But not really, ow. Painful to think about. Yeah, this just goes back down here. That's just where... This is just where the heart piece was, which is not important. Because I already got it. This just goes out here. I already knew. And I hate myself if it was something I saw and just forgot. Gonna hate everything. Oh, drowning. The jingle is upsetting. Upsetting might not be the ideal word, but like it wasn't there before and now it is, and it's making my random dodge movement a lot more obvious. Anything in the trees? Are the trees hiding secrets? Does anyone speak for the trees in their time of need? We're in here. We're in the flower of power. Does the spirit bring the flowers back to life? No? Does time slowing bring the flowers back to life? No? Wow, my bullets were still here. They didn't unload. Ow. And this is just for this button. I swear, I've been everywhere in this cave. Slow dripping is getting to me. Yeah, I've been everywhere except the place I need to be, I guess. How annoying. How annoying indeed. Ow. There's another entrance that goes to the same sewer, but that would be that'd be a little obsessive. Excessive? Yeah. And obsessive. They're obsessed with these sewers if they make like 6 entrances for one. Hmm. Think with your brain. It burns. The brain burns. Time to push up against every wall. Yep, this is still the sewer. The sewer does indeed have that many entrances. I'm sorry for this excessive adventure. It was supposed to be a mini adventure. You were just supposed to fly down and shoot a few things and then leave, and yet here we are still. Struggling in the abyss. I don't need your excited, happy music now. I'm stuck in the sewers. There must just be a wall somewhere that I'm missing. Here's the pottery wall. Where is the thing I'm missing? It must be a piece of art. But they're usually, like, out there, you know? Push up against every wall. Whee! I had to double check to make sure I was still online. Maybe there's something out here I miss. It does feel that way, doesn't it? I mean, there's even like little things back here you can go to, but there's nothing here. Nothing. There must be yet another spot. I don't know. Yet another sewer spot. Only thing I can think of. Oh yeah, back to combat. Forgot this was a shooting game and not just a bang your head against the wall game. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. It goes there, but there's a thing over there. How do we get there? We go through here. And in order to get there, we have to go through here. In order to get here, we have to go over here. Which we already knew, because we already done this already. I think. I don't hear dripping, so this is not part of the sewer. We haven't done this. I can tell by the number of things that want to murder me, but we haven't been here yet. Maybe we have? Don't know. The murder attempts kind of blend together after a while. No, they didn't. Time was so slow that they didn't even spawn. I'm dead. And after all of that effort, we just go back home. No, wait, we could upgrade. Might as well. Our powers are now enchanted, and we have turned in all of the gold bugs. We are missing 1 upgrade and 3 heart pieces. I think 3. Yes. Makes me a little sad we won't be as healthy as I thought we would be, but I can kinda understand. If we were gonna be as healthy as I thought we might be, then we would probably be too healthy. They probably should have made it a little smaller. Or made it like 2 ships? Hello, ships, I'm back. And I have power to spare today. Behold my great and mighty orb. Dang it, it's gone. You shattered my orb. You can't touch me, silly fish. You're just a boat. Yeah. He touched me. There's a piece of heart. Hooray! I don't feel happy about it for some reason. Because this means that the sewer is still there. It's still hiding a secret, and I don't know how to get to it. If only I had a map. It's like, this area's done now. It's just this place and down there. What? Yeah, I know I can upgrade. There's nothing to upgrade except these, and I don't want to upgrade them. Submit. If I upgrade them, I'll forget to upgrade something else. I guess our other option is just grind until we're super duper strong, but I don't wanna. Our grinding will be to keep going back and forth between these places, trying to find their secrets. Huh. That was a crystal. It will not reveal thy secrets. There must just be a secret wall somewhere. I'm getting La Mulana flashbacks here. I guess I have to push up against something. Something that doesn't look like a broken wall, but is. No. I don't need a flask. I think it says ship location unknown. I know where I am! I know which door I fell into. No, we can't leave. There's something in here. Somewhere. Be working, a real good place to set up the router, though. I'd say you could put it on the floor, but there's a pretty high chance that they will... I'm stuck. Guys. Guys, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I did the one thing I couldn't do. No, I'm not okay. I'm stuck between an impassable wall and a pillar of depression. It's depressing me into the wall. I can't move. The stupid spirits gave me the power to phase through bullets, but I can't phase through my own mistakes. Stop telling me to upgrade. There, all the purple guys are dead. How did that even happen? How did I get stuck in a... I think I'm not supposed to be able to get stuck in that. I wish I knew where exactly that was. So I got no idea. I would send them the thing and be like, look at this! Look at what you made me get stuck in! Now we can level up our fire rate. Pew 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 pew. now we're back in here. I'm staying away from these pillars. Okay. I have decided, stay away from me. Nope, stay away from me. Decided that it cannot be in any of these three, so it's not in... that's where we got stuck, right there. It must be this thing. It must be this giant, stupid thing. There's a door behind it. Of course there's a door behind it. It's right there. I could have gotten this a year ago. I found the source of the corruption. A wounded heart. When at low health, plunges you into anger and fear to double your critical chance. I've already experienced all of that anger and fear. Okay. Well, plus side, we did it. We now are just missing the 2 heart pieces up here. And then we're done. Problem is, I don't know where they are. There must just be a broken wall somewhere that I can't see. And you're right, it can't happen at some time. When have I ever gotten destroyed by something 2 times in a row? It's never happened. Yeah. It is pretty nice being so fast. Let me just zoop across the map. But I can't zoop towards success. Where am I? I'm over here. Why can't I dodge on water? I know it would mess up like 2 puzzles, but it's just 2 puzzles. My only other thought... Stupid thought. No. These are considered part of that room. So my only other thought is that maybe... in here it's considered a thing? There's the primordial. Can't go in there, okay. Nothing. Nothing. I didn't really think so. There wouldn't be a check mark there, and there is. Ow. Hit myself in the back of the head. Gotta be something so small it doesn't want me to see it. But what or where would that be? Ow. I got nothing. But I need something. It's this thing, that's right. Wait, no, that just opens to the crystal, though. And the crystal's just level up fuel. It doesn't give me anything useful, unless there's a heart piece stuck inside of it. Which does seem like something this game would do. So there's a drop down somewhere to the left. Somewhere hidden from mortal eyes. Or gemstone eyes, I guess. Darn it. Alright, fine, I'll go around. Darn it. I guess it could be that thing. But no, there's... It can't be that thing. There's no arrow pointing at it. Whoops. Don't you hate it when you mean to walk and instead you set off your bomb? Hate it when that happens. Oh. Gotta be a hole on the left. Somewhere. This just goes here. The pot? No. Nothing under the pot. Nothing under here. I'm gonna be upset when I know what it is, because it's gonna be something I probably walked by 20 times. Doesn't seem like they're hiding it from me though, except, you know, they obviously are. It could be... If it's a drop-down hole... It would be one of these. It would be on the map, right? Right. So it could be... Drop-down hole in the cave? I don't think this is supposed to be difficult. Now we're back in the sewer. Not where I want to be. Alright, I'm at the point where I kind of just want to look it up. I've got nothing. And nothing to go off of either. Just pushing my head against every wall. That's not very fun, is it? Now watch as I get stuck. Okay, where am I? I'm out here. Okay. I thought for sure there'd be like a thing back here, but nope, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Anyone who knows is just screaming. Oh yeah, there's also a thing down here still. That's also probably just a wall I didn't see. So all of these are just one thing. Yeah, for now, Griffey. We'll see if it sticks around. But hello! I hope your vacation's going well. We are currently crying. Just softly crying as I try to figure out where this heart piece is in this jumble of things. Like, which door have I not gone down? There are two up there. I feel like I've only went down one. Dang. Why do I keep doing that? Hope your stuff's going well. I almost bugged you about my new overlay thing, but it was like, no, wait, she is having a good time. Shouldn't bug her. Ready for filling lunch and dinner, relaxing in your room, gonna walk at the beach later. Great to hear. I don't know what else to say. I'm just really happy that you're enjoying your time at the beach. You deserved a good relaxation time. Although, what'd you have for your lunch dinner? Would you put it on scrambled? Dang it. Nothing here. I am flabbergasted at where this stupid thing is. Like... Just looking at something, but... A tuna burger? That sounds like... food? Salty... What? A word I'm not gonna try to pronounce? Plantains? Where is this? Where is this? Well, sounds great. I've never had tuna. That's my input. Well, that sounds good, I guess. I don't know what tuna tastes like, really. Okay, I'm kind of tempted to take a picture of this map and just be like, nope, not here, nope, not here, nope, not here. Like, there's gotta be one entrance that's the best entrance. This entrance? No. Nothing here. Although it does look like this thing's sunk. Well, nice of them to go again, I guess. But also nice of them to give you your rest. I am going to punch something. What the? You weren't supposed to know about that question. How long have you been here? But yeah, the internet seems stable for now. I'm sure it'll blow up again later. Seems to be they're messing with some service thing, so but it should be fine. Oh my god. I found it. Where am I? We did it. I found it. Did I never go down this pathway? Did I never decide to go south? No, I went past it like 7 times. That was the sound of me flipping the keyboard, but I was too scared to actually flip it, so I just dropped something else. That was not supposed to be difficult. I'm just stupid. Now I'm sad. There's one more thing to find. There's a heart piece somewhere in here. Somewhere. There's just a wall or a pathway I didn't go down. I've been in here 3 times today. Still, really glad to hear from you, Griffey. Glad your thing's going well. Is it right here? It's right here. I couldn't see it because of this. Because of these things here. We did it. Goes in the... Oh. I was wrong. They went for the lame option. I was hoping they would organize these hearts and make like a little ship out of them. You could probably take 2 from here and put it here and then put 1 here. But nope. Nothing like that. It's just the basic baby line of hearts. Anyway, we can finally beat the game, and that's what matters. I can finally go punch something. Let out all of my anger and hatred through a lot of screaming and gunfire. Typical... Wait, I can just teleport. Typical shoot 'em game. Although I don't scream, so it'll just be a lot of, yes, I did it. Anyway, Griffey. I don't know. I was gonna comment on my overlay thing again, but I feel like I'm doing it too much. Right, put the crystal thing here. Open up Ganondorf's bridge. I changed my overlay. Or like the boxes that I usually have. They are now smoother. I added little joints and boxes to the spots where it meets up, and there's a name for what that spot is, but I don't remember it. And it's no longer slanted. Because I found out while messing with the overlay thing that it had been slanted for the past few years where I had been using those boxes. Yes, it was slanted by like 2 or 3 pixels or something. Or like, it started up at where it is now at the very top. I'll use my little icon on screen. And then I had clicked a little bit so it was going like very slightly that way. Not as much as I did there, but like it was like that much. It was enough that you would never notice unless you were looking at it. Yeah, I'm not on mobile. I'm looking at it on OBS and I never notice until I was trying to line things up and I was like, huh, that's weird. You know, specifically the hinges I have right here, I made one and then copied it and then slid it down here and I was like, this doesn't line up. This is like 6 pixels a little too far to the right. That's weird. And of course now that as soon as I figured that out, well, I had to redo it from the ground up. Because it'll just bother me. I'll just know forever. Also, we're heading towards the final boss, and things are getting a little dark. And I don't wanna... Oh my god, those are insta-kills. I don't want to say anything too bad about this game. It has been fun. But it has some UI issues for sure. Like, these things on the bottom should be, like, up here. Both of the heart pieces I was, like, fumbling around with for the past hour and a half were just because I couldn't look at the bottom. That's what I'm gonna say. It doesn't bother me, and that one was green! How did I make one of the blue pixels green? Uh-oh. Oh man, that's gonna take me backwards, and I can't do that while I'm on the water. But also, welcome to Minishoot Adventures! This is a game where we are a little spaceship, controlled by a crystal, and the crystal... This is the wrong way. The crystal world is being... Oh man. Darn it, it's not gonna take me back. I went the wrong way, I think. But we'll see. The crystal world is being corrupted by... something. It sounded like there was a unchosen crystal. He was not chosen by the primordial crystal, and so he sat in a corner and became evil. Sat in a corner all grumpy, and then a corrupted heart fell into his cave, and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna use that to blow up this world. This terrible, terrible world." Ow. Whee! Darn it. I can't charge across that. Oh wait, yes I can. It's land. For some reason, I thought I was on water. I slowed down time just to slow down my fall. Probably the worst time to use that power, honestly. Ah, well, thank you, family. Ah, darn it. Maybe my spirit boys can... I don't think they can. I don't think they have enough strength. But if I were to go back and get more... No, guys! Guys, you're shooting the shield! It didn't stop him! It didn't stop his death lasers! Well, hopefully the left fire, or the right fire, is still lit. Okay, come on, nope. I will... Darn it! I was about to say I'll gladly jump off a cliff if it means I don't get shot in the face, but... I jumped off a cliff and still got shot in the face. Turns out the bullet travels faster. No, the worst time to activate my power. It didn't even go off. That's how slow it was. Darn it. Insta-kills are lame. I guess I can maybe dodge through them, but I think they're too big. I think they are too big. Oh, they're not too big. That's good. Unless there's like 3 of them behind each other. Ah, dang it. I am, in fact, doing the dodgiest roll I can. Okay. Well, that went about as well as I expected it to. We did it. Now his shield is... Oh. Oh! Oh! Okay. I thought his shield would just kind of disappear. I didn't think he would get squished. I'm sorry, my intent wasn't to crunch you into nothing, it was to blow you up with a laser. That's a cooler way to go. How would you rather go? Squished like a bug, or, you know, shot with a laser? Thank you, spirits. Oh, that'd have to be all the invulnerable ones, on top of the other ones. I guess I should start doing this a lot more. Thank you, family. Dang it. Thank you, family. Thank you, family? Getting a little excessive, but I'll take it. Thank you, family? Oh, darn it. Couldn't get that one? That was my fault. Only 1 HP. It's fine. Who needs it? Oh no, I need it. No, I don't need it. Being healthy doesn't help me here. Just slow and steady. Why? Why did you add a guy? Why did you add 2 guys? Darn it. They threw off my groove. I was going slow and steady, and then some guy just walks up and shoots me. Now I gotta go do it fast, I guess. I made it. Oh no, I did not make it. Where'd that guy go? Is he dead? Okay. So. Let's see. I don't have any powers. No, it's not happening. Boy, Griffey, enjoy the rest of your vacation. Watch out for the giant whale. Because you're gonna have a whale of a good time. Ow. Yeah, deserve the instant death. Okay, everything's fine. We're totally going to get through this. Scot free. I don't know who put Scott in prison, but he'll get free eventually. Dang. Pain. Pain in my membrane. I'm just being reckless. You just need to look at me. I'm the only thing that matters in this stupid universe. The darkness? Nothing. Darkness means nothing. Well, that lasted about as long as I figured it would. Ow. We're gonna reach 100 deaths. Can't wait to find out that there was just like a pathway to the side. I mean, we didn't have to do any of this at all. Okay. Any thoughts? Can't blow those up. There doesn't seem to be any pathway to the side. And they're too thick to get through, I think. And the explosion orb does nothing. So much for that. Okay. It looks like I could maybe squeeze through the cracks there. But I don't know. I'm very clumsy. That time I didn't even try. Alright, what will be our 100th death and why will it be an instant kill? Thank you, family. Be an instant kill because the family won't let me die to normal dips. Oh. I can see you. I'm missing something. But it must be this last upgrade somewhere. In here somewhere. Nope. 100! Wish I could've... wish I'd put a tracker for how many of those were insta-kills. The number would probably be annoyingly high. Nope. Thought maybe just tapping it would do it, but nope. I gotta push forward just a tiny, tiny bit. But that would mean I had to get all the spirits in order to beat the game. That... makes sense, I guess. Alright, there has to be something I'm missing. This seems excessive. I can't... There's no crystal either. Okay. Level up. Okay, looks like I just have to... Nope, can't boost. Boost too fast. It knows it was opening, but it seemed too fast. It was correct. Or rather, I was too fast. Okay. That's all we had to do. It was that easy. That terrifying. Oop. Ow. At least the big bullets do as much as the small bullets, but the small bullets are somehow, ow, more annoying to dodge. They're greeny and get everywhere. Nope, not dealing with you. I hope everyone's having a good time while I am committing various space crimes. I'm sure blasting someone this hard is probably considered a crime somewhere. Phew. And... another save point with a small heal. Oh. It's actually just dropping hearts, okay. Oh. Whoa, okay. The game didn't enjoy loading up that bridge. What cool thing did I see the other day? Oh yeah, the Harbor guys, you know, the guys who made the PC version of Ocarina of Time. They also are working on Banjo-Kazooie, along with all the other things they're dealing with. Said eventually they're gonna combo up with some other team and work on GameCube games too. I feel like Nintendo's gonna be upset eventually, but no word on that yet. Well. I haven't really been paying attention to Nintendo stuff, though. I wonder if they said anything new about the Ocarina of Time remake. Probably not. It's probably just, they probably just point at the video and say, hey, look at that. I mean, they said it was coming out this year. And I'm sure they got some backlash for just not showing anything about the actual game. So, having them show a little bit of gameplay wouldn't be too much to ask for. Nope. At the end of the thing it says 2026. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's still this year, for some reason. That would have been an issue if I didn't have my... I fell off. Like a dweeb. Oh, what's happening? I'm gonna get crushed. Is that the threat here? Okay. The rocks moved closer. Darkness gripped your heels, but you kept running. Well, as a ship does. You ran as a ship. No! I was a fool. I went too fast. But I'm on the fence on the remakes. Like, I want them to change some stuff. I'm sure it'll have some quality of life changes. But at the same time, I don't really want them to, like, mess up the game. I think something they announced was 2027. I don't remember what, though. Yeah, the upcoming Star Fox game, which is just Star Fox again. Which, hey, we could play that at some point. I don't think I ever beat it. The darkness closes in. You cannot retreat. Okay. Where does this go? Looks like it went back to town, but... yeah, it goes back outside. So this is our point of no return, I assume. No, I think the first one... I think Star Fox 64 was just Star Fox 64. Yeah, it was just Star Fox 64, even on the main menu. If it's like the FF7 remake, and just totally redone, I'd be okay with that. Just like this similar foundation for where you're going, but different dungeons, different setup, different gameplay. That'd be fine. But that seems like a lot for them. At that point, it'd be like, why didn't you just make a new game? I don't think you could put Ocarina of Time into 3 different games. Yeah. I don't know for sure, Riesling. I want to say 64 was just its own thing. So... but I never played any of them, except 64, so... but, if I had to say... like, the upcoming Star Fox game, from how I've been told, is just Star Fox 64. Again. Also, I'm fighting a giant crystal demon, so I'm sorry if I don't respond to something really quick. It's hard to glance over and dodge bullets. And I'm not really good at doing either of them. I think this is the heart of the Unchosen. I got nervous on that one for some reason. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a ship! Also, I just realized the spirit guys were actually my little spirit friends. Oh no, he's a lot faster. We need this heart piece. Thank you. Oh, he's shot infinity at me. Thank you, family. Thank you, family. From what I remember of Star Fox 64, though, it's like there's a hard route and an easy route and a normal route? Maybe? And the hard route is usually like you do all these really difficult things in order to actually go on it. Ow. But in all of them, like, Falco kind of goes and does his own thing for a bit. Because, you know, he's Falco. Okay. Darkness is shattering. Reveal your true form. And Xehanort popped out. Oh, that was it. I beat the final boss. Hey, I'm not an enemy. I'm not gonna blast you. I might. Up. I think I was supposed to leave actually, so. Oh man, if I die here... Oh, I fell down. I die here and have to fight the whole thing again. And... Oh. The darkness. The unchosen has escaped. And... theme. Even at the end of the game, you're yelling at me to upgrade. I know I can upgrade. There's more important things going on here. And we did it. We saved the world from corruption. I think that's supposed to be fireworks. Beep bop. Finish the game in Explorer mode for high or higher. I did it. Got 3 achievements for beating it in the highest difficulty. And there you go. That was our Minishoot Adventure. Thank you, Soul Game. It was cute. I enjoyed most of it. Finding those last 2 heart pieces was a pain, and I would definitely put the heart pieces, or your hearts, in the shape of a ship. What was the other thing I had to deal with? Insta-kills are lame, and... the energy on the ship should have probably been pointed out to me at some point. Maybe it was, and I just didn't notice. I don't know. No. TFS should make a game. That way Discord moderators can be on the... on the credits list. Wow, they must have played a lot if they got their names highlighted and everything in the playtesters. What did Swoopy do? It's our final upgrade, a heart. Upgrade though? Child of the crystal, do not surrender your powers yet, for the Unchosen is still lost. Oh? Far beyond what is mine to see, you shall find the forsaken path. May you both return at last. We have one last thing to do. The Unchosen is still sitting over there all alone and scared. But what were we talking about? Zelda stuff, and also Star Fox. I never really played the Star Fox ones. But, you know, I hope that the new Star Fox goes well, even if it is just a remake. Obviously, I won't be touching it. Because I don't have a Switch 2. Even then, I don't know if I would. Maybe if we played through Star Fox games, I'd be, like, more inclined, but... since the last Star Fox thing I ever interacted with was Dinosaur Planet, I don't know if I'm into it. Alright. Keep forgetting how to get anywhere in this game. Oh yeah, no. They had Star Fox bits in there where you actually are like on a ship shooting things, but I don't think any of them were that great. I'm just saying I don't think I'm actually a Star Fox fan since that's the only... or can say I'm a Star Fox fan since that's the only thing I've ever done. Was Dinosaur Planet. And 64, which I never beat. I remember playing it as a kid, but just never really got far enough to really beat it. At least... oh, maybe I did, because I do remember shooting the guy with the giant hands. I probably beat it on like easy mode or the easy path or whatever. This the Unchosen City? Oh. Dark Crystal. For some reason, that just moves up. Okay. Now what? Now it's all the way down there, okay. Did beat the full thing for the sunglasses on 3DS. Good job. Isn't Fox's dad just him with sunglasses on? know they're supposed to look like your parents are a little bit, but... What? That's not a path? And this isn't a path either. How do I get down there? I don't remember. And by remember, you mean I don't know. Never gotten this far. When we played the demo for this game, we beat the first dungeon and that was it. Like, that was the end of the game. At least demo-wise. Ow. Nope. Can't go in the water. Anyway, if they did change Ocarina of Time around, I don't... Whoop. Get some over here now. I don't really know what I'd want them to change. I mean, if it's just the same format and it's like the same kind of world, that could work. Found it. Hello. Sorry I greeted you by shooting you in the face. Well, the bard gets to do something, besides give me an achievement. Sage dating sim. But you know everyone's gonna go for the owl. Is this the remake? This is the Deku Tree woken up by the bard. And he got really mad about it. Don't like that. Having the masks come back in some way would be pretty fun. Rude. I wasn't prepared. Heck, if they added the bunny hood officially making you fast in that game, that would be enough for me, really. They'll probably also... If they add in... If it's just a full remake... Haha, chump. They will probably add in... all the stuff that was missing, too. Like how you can't beat the Running Man. What was his prize gonna be? We gotta know. Where are we? Ship position unknown. You don't even have a map. Everything's covered in snow. I feel like if I drive too far away from the trees, we'll never come back. There they are. They don't appreciate me coming closer. I can hear this audio is clipping. Maybe this is a Zelda remake. This is just the following the Poe through the desert. You can't escape me. My speed level is maximized. I I just want to be friends even though you tried to blow up the world. You didn't do it out of evil. Uh-oh. Getting a heart does not bode well. Yeah, it's getting a little mad. Getting a little upset that I keep chasing it. I wasn't expecting a super boss at the end. Even though it's technically still the final boss. I will beat you up until we are friends. That's the protagonist way. Ow, I ran into that one. Ran into that one, like a dummy. Okay. Whoa, it's a big wall of ball. And that's a snake. You've thrown a snake at me. Why can all of my enemies do this stuff? Meanwhile, I'm stuck with a level 5 wall. Ow. Oh. Ah. Thankfully, my spirit fairies are doing stuff. What is this? What is this? What is this? That's not fair! Dang it. Okay. Try this again. I think I got hit by more normal bullets than big bullets. Yeah. Now, if they change anything about Ocarina of Time, it'll probably be stuff that either doesn't really matter, or it's just gonna be a complete remake. I don't know. Hopefully we'll get news soon. I just hope it's enough that DFG will like it. I hope he says it's cool. Ow, dang it. Yeah, this one might be a bus. Yeah. Well, let myself die. And I hope that Zelda does not turn into a dragon. And I hope we're done with that saga of Zelda turning into stuff. Unless she turns back into a pirate. That one was fun. You need to slow down. I can't deal with you. And if a dragon turns into Zelda, I think that would still qualify as Zelda being a dragon. Into a Maleficent dragon. Well, She gets, like, corrupted by Ganondorf, and he's like, oh, okay, fine. If I can't have the Triforce of Wisdom, then I'm just gonna make you evil. And just turns her into a dragon. Yeah. Or maybe he'll be upset by it. And he'll be like, what, she gets to be a dragon and I turn into a pig? Okay. I'm getting destroyed. I guess. I think he just controls her like a puppet. I don't remember. But I think you are right. He controls Zelda because she was not the main love interest in that game. But so they had to do something with her. I guess love interest isn't right, but you know what I mean. She wasn't the female protagonist. Also, that might have been Zant? Which I guess that still qualifies. I don't remember. Oh, darn it. Oh, wait, I didn't get hit. They exploded before I got smacked. Making me the winner. Snake! Oh, darn it, it's too fast. Snake! Ooh, I almost got tail whipped. Oh, darn it, I wasted it. Ah. Darn it. Trying to be so careful, but I can't be careful and shoot at the same time. Well, I mean I can, but... Okay, we're back here. Thank you, family. Okay. I know you're the main... You were the big bad, and you're like supercharged with evil or whatever, but could you calm down? How is that not the end? Oh, jeez. I'm dead. What? This is tough. If I could just not take damage, that would be cool. I mean, I also hope that it's not a commercial for the movie, but that didn't look live action. I could see it being like a setup for the movie. Like, the movie's gonna have a lot more details or whatever. Sorry, I just read what you said because, you know, bullets are kind of entering my face at the moment. Okay, we need to do something. Wait, no, you're fine. I'm not using boost at all, though. This probably won't matter too much, but every little bit helps. Oh! Reduce power to boosters! Switch all power to the guns! Ow. No, the snake got me. Ow. What? I was dodging. Yeah, these things happen. We can't stop the people from making movies, and then, you know, people go and watch them for some reason. Ah, darn it. Oh, jeez. How in the world am I supposed to dodge these? Darn it. I dodged into it. Almost broke something, but I'm okay. Out of anger, just as an accident. I move weirdly. Very dramatic music, too. This is a villain's last hurrah. We could be friends, just let me beat you up a little bit. Come on. There we go. They're invulnerable, I can't do anything. Ah, darn it, I walked into it. Oh wait, no, that was them blowing up. It felt like I was blowing up. I probably should have. No, I ran into the snake. Sneaking snakes. With the snake, I just need to get behind there. Ah, okay. Alright. Nice contact damage dodge. No touch. Okay. See if you can handle an entire wave of slowed down bullets. Whoa, whoa. Oh, they're doing it again. I got hit by something. Nope, not dealing with that. Thanks, family. Ow. How is there more? I'm not falling for this. I'm staying away. Okay. That was it. We beat the true last boss. No! My last action is gonna be to blow up pots! They came home. 1 second. Gonna heal all that damage you did to me. To see you both at peace again brings light and warmth to the crystal. Echoes of ruin shall not ripple, lest all you did would have been in vain. I guess we were childhood friends? There is nothing left to burn, but you, child of the crystal. So do not blame those who fall, lest you fall yourself in turn. When you will be weary of celebration, enter my old temple and face your ultimate trial. Oh my god, again? More stuff? What is my ultimate trial? Hang on. Real quick. Okay, there we go. All the bugs. Hmm? Am I missing something? Oh, this one's open. Oh my god, it's a boss rush. It's a boss rush or something. I don't know. I hope not. Not this again. This is a much better arena for it, but still. I think this is just a bunch of things to do, for lack of a better way to put it. There are a lot of enemies, though. Uh-oh, what is this? Ow. My body is shattering. My vocabulary failing. Thank you, family. Oh, I died. A great ending. 110. Well, based on how this is looking, we'd have to do all of these. And then there'd be another thing. How many achievements does this game have? Finish all stages of the glory. Okay. Wow, there's not an... It looks like there's not a... thing for leveling up to maximum. No love for the grind in this game. Well, either way though, this will be our final day on this game, I think. I do not love the grind. That is, in fact, one of the reasons I don't like doing... I wouldn't want to do a Nuzlocke. Because I don't want to grind. Like, I know you don't have to, but eventually you do. Ow. Well, I appreciate that it counted as a dodge. But how do you all feel about this silly game? Overall, I thought it was a cute little adventure. Had a lot of Zelda-like qualities to it, as I expected it to have. And... there weren't too many negatives. A lot of the negatives I had were just very small things, like I wish I had a button that just turned on auto shoot. Ow. And I wish that I had the dodge upgrade a little sooner. Ow. Well, we lost our crystal. That's true too. But even then, if you like lose someone, or if something's just behind, you end up having to grind anyway. But my finger hurts. So I'm... from what I've seen of Nuzlocks, yeah. If you lose someone, you have to go get another one. Just use more rare candies. You don't have an infinite number of those in most games. In most games, there's only like 5 or 6 laying around, probably more than that, but you can't just go and buy them. And then you also have money issues, if you were to actually be able to buy them. Literally cheat in infinite rare candy. That's not a Nuzlocke then, that's just them goofing around. I mean, I guess it is still a Nuzlocke. I shouldn't be all critical like that, but that does seem like just cheating. If you're just cheating at a bunch of rare candies and leveling up, that kind of does ruin the point of it being Pokemon a little bit to me. Because, like, part of Pokemon is leveling it up. Getting stronger. But if it's just, okay, I beat that gym, everybody eat 20 rare candies, you're now level 52, we're just gonna go to the next gym. That does kind of ruin kind of the stress, doesn't it? I don't know. To each their own overall. Depends on what you're after. I'm after playing a Pokemon game. I hardly ever use rare Pokemon, or rare candies in Pokemon games, unless I I'm like really high level and it's just a chore to level up, or if I'm like one level away from something, I'm like, I don't want to walk out there and do stuff, I'll just pop a rare candy. But just having an infinite number of them seems kind of empty. It's like part of the thing is battling those random trainers and, you know, going out and doing a little bit of grinding. Eh, to each their own. I don't think I would ever do that. If it's a puzzle game where you need to level up, because I have seen a mod hack thing where like you can't level up normally, so they just give you infinite rare candies. I think that's fine, because it's usually just puzzles. But for just playing the game normally, nah, it seems kind of empty to me. But that is it. Each their own. Yeah, I guess that's another way to put it, is it just becomes math. It's not like... Especially common for Nuzlocke. All of that sounds really empty to me, Reslane. I'm sorry. That sounds really bad. Because then it's just like... I don't know. Yes, I complained about grinding and how I don't want to do it, but, like... That doesn't mean I don't see the value in it. I don't like doing it because it just takes up time, and as has been proven by a lot of streams, I don't really have a lot to talk about this time. But there's still value in doing it. Oh. And if I was challenged to do a Nuzlocke or something, I would not ever use... Well, I'd probably use rare candy that I find on the street, but I wouldn't use a cheat for it. I can't really tell what bullet speed does. I guess I can see a difference between 2 and 0, but not really 1 and 0. I'm not really worried about it making it too easy. It just feels a little empty. Oh, I just realized Sapphire's probably dead. Yep, Sapphire's been dead this whole time since the internet died. She's been sitting in her... She's been sitting at her own vacation home, just relaxing, and oh, time to get back on the job. Well, either way, I think to each their own. If that's interesting, then cool. Why are there a bunch of dead scarabs here? But I'm gonna call it for this game, I think. I am hungry, my finger hurts, and we've technically been alive for at least 3 hours. And we reached the end of the game. This is the final part of the game, where you have to get through all of this. And there's an achievement for getting through all of this with 5 hearts each. Maybe we'll do something like that. Maybe we'll do this eventually, but... right now, I think I'll call it. So, thanks a lot for watching and hanging out. I hope you all enjoyed the mini stream. And I will see you tomorrow with either something else, more of this, or... There you go. Now Sapphire knows you're alive, Reslane. But that is also a question. Tell me in Discord if you would like to see Deltarune, because I know everyone's just been replaying Deltarune for the upcoming stuff on Saturday, or if we should just do something else until that comes out. But, for right now, I hope you all have a good night. Or day. Whichever. Bye for now.